Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
So you can
Hello.
Hello, yay. Thank you, guys. Sure. I didn't know so many people are going to be here today. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
I see that. Sorry that we have to postpone from yesterday. As Murphy would have it, just like an hour before, she decided to crash because of Windows updates. So, yeah, Murphy. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. I think next time this should be you guys join in and you wait for me, and then I know, okay, everyone is there. We don't have to wait for anyone. Okay, so today we are talking about promotions and jackpots in general. So I'm quickly going to just run through jackpots and the things that we've got in membership, and then I welcome any questions from your side. And yes, I have made sure I clicked on record, so there will be a recording for those that miss it. So I'm quickly going to share my screen. Okay, okie dokes. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, great. Alrighty, so jackpots, we've got three different types of jackpots. We've got your mystery jackpots, and we've got a wide area mystery, and then we've got your stock standard progressive machines that you can set up on the jackpot links. So the thing, I think the one that we are all most interested in is the mystery jackpots. Now, the mystery jackpots are quite easy. You decide what your jackpot start value is going to be, how much money you want to give away, and then from what value you want the customers to be eligible to win a mystery. Then we also have to give a percentage contribution. So from the machine play, that little percentage will go towards incrementing the mystery jackpot. And that's basically it. The system will then, every gameplay, decide, okay, check, is somebody going to win, yes or no? If no, the mystery just continues. But if the system decides, okay, yes, this is the game that is now actually winning the mystery, the system will lock up the machine based on the rules that we've set up in the reset rules, and either pay to card or pay to a slot short, and have a little celebration message on the LCD panel. Now, something quite interesting, I don't know if everyone is aware, that when you set up a jackpot, you can specify that it disables after, for instance, 10 hits or 5 hits. And then you can basically step away, and that mystery is done for that time period. Then I think something very interesting as well is under the other options, we've included something now that is, I think, very awesome. We call it the minimum turnover contribution that's needed. Now, I don't know if you guys have the same situation where you've got what we call a jackpot chaser. Somebody that comes and sits there, they play their one coin or they bet the bare minimum, and they know when the mystery, the max is coming or things like that. And they just keep on playing their small contribution and they win the mystery, where the other customers that's been pumping the machine to actually win, they didn't win. So to combat that, you can now have a mystery where you tell the customers the minimum turnover needed, what you need to play to participate in this mystery is like $5 or $50. And only people that meet that minimum criteria will be participating and eligible to win. So that is something we've introduced recently. I think release 31, 35 or something, or 31. I'm not 100% sure. So that is one of the nice things. So you can then have mysteries. So for instance, on your prevay machines, that yes, if a normal player comes and plays, you can't win the big mystery in the prevay if you've got your minimum turnover mystery contribution set up.
Sorry, we don't have to go that much effort in this.
Any question?
Most probably just use the, like,
Guys, I think just mute your microphones if you're not to ask questions on the call.
Almost not worth it to do.
Okay, all right, let me see if I can mute. I think it is other two. Let's just see. Okay, that sounds a bit better. Alrighty, okay. Any questions so far, guys? Have I been rambling on too quickly?
No, we're fine.
Okay, great. So hopefully this minimum turnover contribution you guys can start using and use that to your advantage as a promotion on its own for your customers, especially if they feel that the person that's not a regular, he just comes and plays when he sees it's close to winning, that you can kind of limit that kind of thing and have something more exclusive for your customers. Now, something else that we also have that's been there in the system for years is filters. We can have a mystery jackpot that you specify for a specific member grading level. For instance, your entry level member grading, you can have a mystery just for them. You can have a mystery just for your platinums. You can have one for classifications that you set up in membership. Now, if you guys don't know about the classifications, that is something I think is very interesting. You might have classifications where you want to indicate somebody as a big player, that you want to have a mystery only for him or for the top 5 people in your VIP list. What you can do in membership is you can create a classification, which you can call the top player, and go and add those people to that classification. That way, you can have a mystery jackpot only for specific people. So not for everyone in a specific grade or for anyone that plays, but targeted to a specific player that meets the classification criteria. And what we also have is, when do we want the mystery to be active? Maybe on a Monday between 7 and 10 at night, you want to have this mystery, we can do that. So I think that's my rambling for the mystery jackpots. Is there any questions? Do you maybe want me to show you how to set up classifications?
Yes, that would be nice.
Alrighty, so let's do classifications. So I'm going to my membership, and no, I think it's in system module. Let me just quickly go to system. And I think it's membership configuration, membership classifications. So I'm going to add one that says top VIP. And that's basically it. Now I can go into membership and choose a member. Hold on, what did I do now? I broke something. Alrighty, let's try and get out of here. Okay, members. Alrighty, so we go to member tools, we go to classifications, we click on edit, and we can add it here. And I don't think I saved. Sorry guys, I didn't think that I'll be doing classifications. That's just a spur of the moment. Alrighty, let's go. Membership grading. Yeah, I didn't save it. So it is top VIP, one, more than one subsection, and save. Okay, not that one. There's top VIP, top one, top two. Exit, exit, exit. Now let's go back into membership. Alrighty. Okay, so we find the member. We then go to member tools. We go to classification. Then we click on edit, and we can say it's top VIP, he's the top one. We can save, we can exit. And now when we go to the jackpots, we edit the jackpot. We go to the filters and we say it is for classifications, and we limit it to the specific classifications that we have. And I think I need to exit out of this one completely so that I can refresh the information. Sorry, guys. Okay, so edit, filters, take that one off, top VIP, the top 1 VIPs. Then we click on save. And then the fortune of luck is only going to be for people that you've classified as a top VIP, but the top 1 VIP. So this is one way that we can now target our mysteries for specific people. What do you guys think about that one? I think that might be a good incentive for if you want to get your top VIP players to come and play, and they know there's a mystery just for them that they can participate in. Any questions?
Yeah, I think that's a good one, especially when that's combined with the scheduling. So you can target certain groups of players or particular promotions, and you can say, for example, you want to do something on Monday or Tuesday nights when it's quieter between 6 and 10 p.m. or something. So, and then jackpots are only going to be available at those times, and you can advertise it to your customers. I think that's a great tool.
Yeah, so this is all about thinking now outside the box, knowing that you can use classifications, or you can use gradings, or you can specify that this mystery is only for certain days. So that can drive your customers to come through as a promotion that, okay, only on Tuesdays, this big mystery is available between these times. If nobody wins it, tough luck. Next week, same time, same place, it will be active again. So I think there's quite a few things that we can think of that we can use for the mysteries. But there's one more thing that I want to highlight to you guys. Under the reset rules, we've got something here that we call a fixed prize mystery jackpot. Now, a fixed prize can be anything. It can be a car. It can be a draw ticket. It can be a pop the balloon kind of situation where you specify your criteria for your customers for your mystery, but they won't see the start value when it's going to a max value, nothing. They just know they are participating in a mystery, and you advertise it as a fixed prize. So in essence, the system is randomly choosing somebody that will receive this fixed prize. So you don't have to have a draw, for instance, where people put draw tickets in. You could use the system to essentially do that by awarding fixed prize jackpots. So you can do that as cash, that when you win the fixed prize, here's your envelope of cash, or you've got a chance to pop the balloon, or here's a chance to win the big car or something like that. But then you will set your mystery jackpot start values and your increments to fit the value of what you're going to give as a fixed prize. There is Excel sheets available where you can put in your figures for your machines, your average bets and things like that, how many machines that you want to contribute. That will help guide you to setting up the different values for the start, the trigger, the maximum, and the contributions, etc. Okay, no questions? Then the last part for mysteries is something we call the wide area mysteries. Now, how that works, you might have more than one site, more than one casino, same country, same town, that you maybe want to have a mystery jackpot running between those different sites. So what you'll do is you'll set up a master server or a master database where you configure a master WAM. Then you'll configure your site so that it can talk to that master database, and it will receive the contributions from each site, and it will send it through, and the values will show on the different sites as the people are playing. And then the master database is the one that's going to decide who is going to win at which site and send the respective messages through. So I think that's something as well, if you've got more than one casino or little site in one town or maybe same country, if you want to have something like that. But what I just need to emphasize there, you will need a stable internet connection, and you will have to have a dedicated VPN between the different sites and the master site. Any questions?
Marie, just a quick one. I see this is all based on turnover. If we say want to give away 5 mysteries in an hour, regardless of the turnover value, is there a way to do that?
What you can do, I'll still use something like your Excel sheet where you would calculate and play with the values that you can put in, and you can see then from that sheet how often it's going to happen. Then what you can do is you can limit it for that time period to say the disable after let's say 5 hits. And what I'll do is I would normally just put in a low start value trigger after and max. So like it depends on what you want to give away, and play around with the percentage contribution. Obviously, the higher the percentage contribution, the quicker it's going to hit. And then you can just limit it with there's going to be 5 hits, and that's the end of it.
Okay, yeah. That's just, you obviously have to play around with it to get an even number, because
Yes.
you don't want all 10 or 5 hits to go off in the first 10 minutes.
Correct, yes.
You want it spread over the hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rodney, it's tough.
Yeah.
Do you have that mystery config spreadsheet? It's a
Which one is
spreadsheet it's a spreadsheet we've had floating around for years that's been given out to customers to help them calculate the mysteries, have a look at the rate, the effect it will have on RTP. It also shows the frequency, expected frequency, and it's based on inputting the number of machines on the mystery as well as the average handle per machine.
There is one that Sun International shared ages ago. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but it sounds very similar.
I'm just going to try and find it here, Marie. I'm going to try and find it on my machine, and maybe maybe it might be, you can give me the screen, and I'll just take people through that spreadsheet and show them how it works.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Let me know when
If
you've got
anybody's
it.
interested.
I think it's a good one.
All right.
What we can
dig it up.
If we can dig it up, if we run out of time, I think we can do a quick other session that I can schedule, that we can go through that one if everyone wants to.
That'll be great.
Okay, so let me quickly set up one while we're talking. Alrighty, so the Jackpots I think is awesome. There's a lot of things that we can actually do when we think outside the box, and that Excel sheet that Cliff mentioned is really very helpful in playing around with values and seeing what you can do with it. Anyone else have got any questions on mysteries?
Sorry, just to comment, Martin asked if there's no time-based mystery jackpots.
Time-based in what sense? That it's only for specific times of the day?
No. If I could just clarify, time-based in such, like, I think it's in more or less in line with what Rodney asked as well, is you want to give away in over a certain period of time, regardless of the level of business on the floor. And then say in 2 hours you want to do X amount of mystery jackpots.
No. At this point in time, it's just purely driven by your turnover, and also the times that you want to have that mystery active. So as Cliff said, you'll have to just go and play with the input in the Excel file, that you can more or less gauge that if there's X amount of turnover in this time period, it should roughly hit 5 times or 10 times. And then what I like to do in that Excel sheet is to do a goal seek and say, okay, if I wanted to hit around about 5 times, change this value for me. So maybe the increment percentage or the startup value or something like that. So there's a few things that I would play with in that Excel sheet.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Alrighty. Anyone's got any other question for me while I set up another session quickly? Alrighty, okay. Silence is compliance. Alrighty, okay, so let's quickly have a look at membership. and our promotions there. Everyone knows about the different awards for your tables and your slots play and things like that. What we also have is people sometimes create a lot of award types for different kind of promotions that they have. But that clutters up your awards that you can give to a customer. Now, a better way of dealing with this is to still have your two different award types, like your slots and your tables, but then use your promotions to actually reward the customer with those type of awards, like for slots or for tables. Because, yeah, the promotion name will change, but what you're awarding them is easier to see what is going on where. Then the only other thing that we've got for our promotions and our awards is that we can specify for slots, we can specify turnover, which is the normal default, but we also have a functionality that we can use net loss for a slots environment. Now, how do we classify net loss? Net loss, if I put my card in and I transfer 10,000 to the machine, and I play and I play and I play and I transfer off $5, we calculate the net loss between those two values, the cash in and the cash out. And we can then reward the customer points on that net loss. So that is sometimes useful if your turnover requirement was like 5,000, but this customer had a net loss of 500 or 5,000 or something that's less than what he would have earned with turnover. So that is a new criteria that we've brought in for slots. And something that we're bringing in now for tables is that we can actually go and select a specific table to participate in a promotion. So I think that this is something that's beautiful that's coming in, that you can now target a promotion for your roulette tables or for your blackjack tables and have different turnover values specified for those promotions to give them their tables points. And I think the next one that I want to show you that we're busy with is earning potential for tables to earn points. Because we all know that your hold percentages on your different table types are different, and we've had a lot of requests over time to have earning potential as a criteria for tables to actually earn points. So there's a few new things that's coming out for tables where you can choose a table, you can have all tables linked to it or specific tables and actually get your customers to earn points there.
Marie, what version is this?
This is currently release 32.6 that we're busy with for the earning potential for the tables. And then the net loss for slots have been out for a couple of months now already, since I think last year. So 31, let's say 31.35 or no, 31.25-ish.
Okay, we're still stuck on 31.12.
Oh no, Rodney, you guys need to ASAP upgrade. There's so many awesome things, like you saw for the mysteries, that you're going to have that minimum turnover.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, I think it's time we get you upgraded to one of the later versions. And I think the EP might be something awesome that you guys can use to get your customers to come and play more tables and reward them accordingly.
Okay. I'm pretty excited about what I'm seeing, but I can't do anything yet.
We'll just have to get you upgraded ASAP as soon as we have this out and we can actually start upgrading again.
Awesome.
Awesome. So yes, on the promotion side for your awards and promotions, these are the main two things that's new. And then we've got our jackpots that we currently have. And then we've got something that we call match play. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard it or seen it in the system, but match play works similar to your vouchering system that you used to do for double ups, where you could give the customer a double up. He pays 100, the casino matches with 100, and then the 200 goes to the voucher purse. But the customer can just go and play and earn points and join with mysteries. Now we've got match play. What happens there? The customer buys in with a value that you define as your match play, and the casino then matches that value, and it's like a promotion where you dedicate a specific machine that a customer can play match play on. You can then also limit a match play to a specific customer and give them maybe one match play a day, where the nice thing is you have to go and give